Good morning, dear students. This is the third video of Geography, Chapter 4. Chapter name is Climate, and this video is for the student of Standard 9. Students, in our previous video, we discussed about the season, types of season, and the factors which are affecting the seasons. Here in this video, we will discuss about the factors which affects the climate not only of India, climate of any place. So one by one, just take a look what are the factors which are affecting the climate. You can see here related to location, the factors are latitude, altitude, relief features, distance from sea, the Himalayan mountain. Himalayan mountain itself just affects the climate of India because you know that it is one type of barrier. Distribution of land and water. So these are the factors related to location which affects the climate of any region. Related to air pressure and wind, surface pressure and wind, upper air circulation, that is jet stream, and western cyclones. So these are the factors related to air pressure and wind which is affecting the climate. Here in this slide we will discuss about the latitude. One by one we will take a look of each and every factor, but in this slide our topic will be latitude. How latitude is affecting the climate of any region. So let's see latitude. You know students that latitudes are imaginary line which runs from west to east. So these are not the actual line which is drawn on the surface of earth. These are the imaginary line. Okay, so latitude is the distance a place lies north or south of the equator and is measured by an imaginary line called lines of latitude. You can see the lines over there on the earth's surface. So these are the latitude students running from west to east, and these are the lines which are in the shape of circle. So you can see our earth, if we just divide into two parts, so equator divides the earth into two parts and our northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere just comes. When we just see the angular distance, then from 0 degree we just counts 0 to 90 upward direction and 0 to 90 downward direction. So altogether we have 90 latitude up, 90 latitude down. So it is 180, but when we include equator it will become 181. We read in the previous topic when we were reading about the season that sometime earth northern hemisphere just tilt towards the sun, sometime the southern hemisphere just face the sun. Okay, so this is the role of the latitude. As you know students, that earth is not exact round in shape. Okay, it is a sphere. So you can see that when sun rays will just fall on earth, it will just fall in slant manner. Okay, in slanting way it will just fall on the earth's surface. Obviously you can just understand from here, from this map, that our earth lies 8 degree 4 minute up of the equator. So it has great impact of the equatorial climate, because you know that equatorial regions receives direct rays of the sun throughout the year. So that's why our southern part of India get influence from this equatorial region, and that is because of the latitude. When we see 23.5 degree up, it means beyond Tropic of Cancer, so our region is not receiving the extreme climate. As latitude increases, the intensity of solar energy decreases. Obviously the reason is because when we just climb up or when we just go downward direction, so in both of the sides earth will start receiving the slanting rays of the sun. That's why this statement is mentioned. As latitude increases, the intensity of solar energy decreased. It means when you just travel from 0 degree and when you will just cross each and every degree and reach up to 90 degree, so that time your latitude will just increase and reach to the zenith level, but at that place you will just receive not very hot, you will receive cold. Due to curvature of the earth, the amount of solar energy varies according to latitude. So this is only because of the curvature. Okay, earth's shape is geoid, okay, not exact round. So in India, the Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of the country from the run of Kutch in the west to Mizoram in the east. So you can understand here that 23.5 degree beyond that, which type of temperature we will receive? The moderate temperature. Almost half of the country lying south of the Tropic of Cancer belongs to the tropical area. All the remaining area north of the tropic lies in the subtropic. Therefore, India's climate has characteristics of tropic as well as subtropic climates. You have seen that the downside of the 23.5 degree, the regions which are nearby the equator, that comes under tropical region. So this is the role of the latitude, which is just allowing the regions to receive the direct rays or slanting rays. So the regions, our India receives both type of climate, tropical as well as subtropical. Downward of the 23.5 degree to the southern part of India, it has tropical. When we talk about the northern side of Tropic of Cancer, so it is subtropical. Tropical, temperate and polar zones. The tropical zone is between 23.5 degree north, the Tropic of Cancer, and 23.5 degrees south, the Tropic of Capricorn. Of the equator, the sun's rays are most intense and the temperature are always warm. So upside we have seen that from India, Tropic of Cancer is dividing it into two parts. Okay, and we are having two different type of climate, that is the tropical as well as the subtropical. In same manner, when we just move downward direction to the south, there we will see the Tropic of Capricorn, and there also same condition will just appear, tropical region and subtropical region. Before the line of the Tropic of Capricorn, the region which lies over there, that receives the tropical climate, and the regions which lie beyond that, that will receive the subtropical climate. Now when we talk about the temperate, so that is 23.5 degree to 66.5 degree, the regions lies between that, that is temperate region zone. Polar zones are between 66.5 degree to 90 degree till pole, so that receives very slanting rays of the sun and remains cold throughout the year. So these are the polar zones, that is extremely cold. So this is the end of the video, students. I hope you understood. Thank you for watching.